Okay, ladies, now we're going to talk about close-up. You have your picture done, oops, right side up, and you have it in your shadow box, and now you want to close it up so that when you put it together, either as a gift or as an item that you're going to sell, you want it to look like it was professionally closed up at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And that's not a hard thing to do, so I'm going to show you how to do it. It does take a little bit of equipment, and I will show you what all that is. First you have to do is you have to put your picture into your box, which is here. This is it's made by Fletcher, and it's a pinning gun is what I call it, but it's a cast metal, and it has a little thing that pulls up right here, and there's a hole right there, and what it puts in is framers points, and that keeps tension on it. This is framers points. They come 5,000 to a box. I've had this box for a long time, as you can tell. They come like this. They're all put together. Since I'm about out of framers points, let me show you how these go in. All you do is pull this up, and these have a right and a left side, so you have to match it so that they basically just slide down in the hole, and then you put your pin back on, and that puts tension on them. And then what this does is it puts your piece of paper towel into your frame, and I usually push down a little bit, and then you squeeze the handle and it inserts a framer's point. And this will hold your picture into your frame so that it doesn't come out, and you can finish doing your close-up. Now you can buy framer's points that you put in with a screwdriver or something. If you're not going to be doing a lot of paper towel, that's probably an option for you. For me, because when we go to craft fairs, I try to have, 10 or 20 pieces done, and that's it. That's all you do. And now your picture is secured in your frame. And then because your framer's points stick up a little further, and you don't want them cutting through your paper, I will normally take either masking tape, or you can take packaging tape, and then I'm just going to cut little pieces and place them over the top of my framing points, and that takes the edge off of that so that it won't cut through my brown paper when I go to seal up the back. So I'm just going to do these right quick, and I'm going to make sure that the tape stays on my foam core and doesn't get onto the edges of my shadow box. And then I'm just going to keep cutting little pieces and putting it over the top of my framers points. And then that takes the sharpness off of those. And rather than cut a bunch of one big long one, I just usually do little pieces. And that's sufficient to do what I need to do, because my goal is to just take the edge off of those framers points. And I'll just push them down. And you can use masking tape. Just the last couple of rolls of masking tape I bought when I went to unroll them, because they were sealed, the edges don't come open on them, and it makes it really hard to use them. So you can use just a heavier packing tape. I don't recommend using regular Scotch tape because it's not heavy enough, and you'll have to do double or triple to take the edge off your framers points. Now hold on just a second and I'll be right back.